Hey, you're back with Joey, Jessica,
Hey.
the two J's. It's Friday. What are you doing this
It's
weekend?
Friday.
All right. Yeah. What is that? I don't know how they came out Friday. She's good. She does comedy too. How did Jessica get her first recording contract with Pacific Jazz Division of Capital? Jojo, you asked it. How you doing out there? If it's the Jojo I know. Jess, tell them what's happening.
Jojo, I'm the luckiest singer in the world because my father was the house drummer with Capitol Records. And he just mentioned to the president of Capitol that he had this young daughter who could sing really well. And he said, bring her up to my office. So I played a little guitar,
Nice.
went up to his office, and I really wish I could remember what I auditioned with, but I just sat behind this huge, long, as big as this table,
Right.
huge desk, and I played guitar and sang, and he pressed the button for his secretary to bring in contracts. And I was
Nice.
signed to 6 sides.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Bam,
Come on.
I was signed. I
What
like
more
to
do
say
you
bam
want?
a lot.
Yeah, hey, why not, man? Come on.
So it
you
was
got to
my
be
dad.
super excited about
It
that.
was my daddy.
Well, Dad pulls some strings, you know what I'm
He
trying
really
to say?
did. He even pulled strings for me to work the Stardust for Rosenthal. That
Well,
was daddy, too.
That's what would be nice nowadays if our people were around doing that.
Tell
I
me
think
about
things would be a lot different.
There'd
Now,
be music.
right. Now, myself with my dad got a cassette to Miles Davis's aunt. And
Wow. See,
and
it's who you know.
2 days later, folks, it's all
It's
who you
who
know,
you know.
not what you know.
No,
Okay?
right.
Remember that.
Remember that.
All right?
Get out there, network. Network.
She's great, man. She's great. All right, I know you want to hear it, okay? We got to get a little Omerta. We got to get a little wise guy over here. So, I want to hear all the stories. I was in a movie called Casino. So, come on, man. You were with these guys.
Okay,
Let's hear
okay.
it.
Now, Frank Rosenthal, who, in Casino,
He was in Casino, and that's De Niro
De
plays
Niro played him. What was his name in the movie? They changed his name.
Frank Rosenthal.
No, it was something else. But the thing is, when I was
Right.
when I was at the Sands, I was at the Sands in the lounges for a long time, a couple of years.
Yeah, those were not. That lounge was nice. Not to cut you off, but
The
I
Copa.
remember it.
The
The Copa was
Copa
beautiful.
Lounge. And I got juiced in there too.
Okay, see.
I mean, my father called Wayne Newton and said, my daughter can't get arrested and she's a great singer. And he said, have her come up to watch my show. And when I went to the dressing room, he called Walter Kane. And Walter Kane auditioned my band the following week. And I was there 2 years.
Right, and see, what the thing was is they made the call, but you could
Yeah.
back it up.
Well,
you
yeah.
dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
If
Yeah.
you couldn't, then it just
That's
doesn't
true.
work the way.
That's true.
It'd be nice when they just
so-
go ahead.
So there was this hitman for Spalatro that kept coming to
There
my
ain't no
lounge.
hitmans. These are stories here, folks. They're not real.
I can even say his name. I won't get sued.
Is he alive? I don't know.
Yeah, he's still alive, but he's in prison.
All right. Well, he's in prison.
Okay,
He's a hit guy.
so I'll call him Jer. He was just
And you know who you are.
He was he's probably already, he might be dead.
All right.
He was infatuated with me, and he kept bringing me gifts, and finally I just had to get a restraining order.
Oh my God.
And then many years later, we're Googling me. We find me an excerpt of me in his autobiography.
Are you performing at the time, or is this later on?
Oh
Later
no,
on in
this
life.
was just about 10 years ago.
Okay,
I
so
found
he
it.
find. Yeah. Okay, so and you find the expert.
So I find it,
excerpt in
and
there.
it says that he moved to Las Vegas to conquest the most beautiful women, in the world, which that was a compliment because he.
Of course, it's a compliment.
Because he said, Jessica at the Sands and the singer, she was my girlfriend. Not true.
It's nice.
So I came in there one night. I ordered her favorite drink. I don't drink. And then Tony Spalatro joined him, waited for my break, and then afterward we went out to the Royal Americana.
I don't know, but it sounds cool. I wish it was around.
There was
Where?
an after hours.
Moulin Rouge?
No, on the Convention Center Drive.
Oh man, I gotta.
This all night, we went out to breakfast. He got a hooker.
Nice.
He got
So
a
now-
hooker for Tony.
Oh, he did.
Jer.
Yeah.
Got a hooker for
And
the
were you
four
there?
of us
Were you there and everything with the
double
hooker?
I never went out with him.
Oh my God! But you were in
I'm in
surroundings
the
when
book.
they got the.
I'm in the book. He says
She's in the book. We're not talking the book that keeps you out of the casinos. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different kind of book.
yeah. So
That is hilarious,
yeah.
man.
I mean, I didn't think it was hilarious. I was torn
Right.
whether to be complimented or insulted.
Well, it's not. Hey, it's nice. But you're around guys that did some crazy things, but They had juice. They had pull. And if they liked you, forget about it.
Oh my God, they loved us. They loved
All
live
right.
music. We had fruit baskets in our dressing rooms, and you
Nice.
know, they treated us great.
Nice.
And I mean, and then do you want me to get into the Frank Rosenthal?
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about Frank. We want to talk about Frank, and you know.
All right.
By the way, these characters you saw in the movie Casino, and they
Yeah.
were great. Pesci, you know, was in there. It was fantastic. But yeah, go ahead with
And
Frank.
because Frank didn't really have a gaming license, so they made him like beverage and food and beverage director, you know, and entertainment director.
So when you see it in Casino, because it's true, he's like, it's no problem.
Yeah.
You just keep changing the job,
Yeah.
keep changing the title of the job.
Yes. But his wife, Jerry, was nothing like Sharon Stone.
Right.
She was lovely. She was a showgirl. She wasn't a hooker.
But she wasn't as hot.
She was beautiful. I have
Was she?
I have a Christmas invite to their party at their
Oh,
house.
nice,
I kept
man.
it.
Nice.
And they lived in the Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Not at, I don't know, Athletic
Country
Club.
Club.
at
Las
the
Vegas Country Club.
Okay.
The Athletic Club.
Athletic
yeah,
Club.
Yeah, they lived in the jacuzzi.
They lived in the Athletic Club.
That's why their skin got all
He was smoking
athletic.
a cigar, and she was
But he was lovely, and he even gave me. Dancing Machine was in the lounge, and they used taped
dancing.
music. And the union was powerful then. My father was vice president of the musicians union at this time. So
What-
my dad went to Rosenthal.
What year are we talking? I don't mean to interrupt. but-
70s.
Okay.
Mid-70s.
Right.
So Daddy said to Rosenthal, you have to hire a band. You're using taped music.
Okay.
So he said, well, your daughter has a band, right?
Nice.
You know, like, you know,
Well, see, I mean,
kiss a little
this is what.
to the union.
Well, you got. Hey, man, you know what? It's familia. We got to put the word in,
Yeah.
and before you know it, you're working.
So we were working, and Dancing Machine used up all the dressing rooms. So Rosenthal was so great, he gave me a room. I had a room there for a dressing room.
It's so cool, man.
He was lovely, and his wife was, I have to say, it's Hollywood. They make movies, they exaggerate.
Right.
Jerry Rosenthal was a lovely woman. She was an ex-showgirl. She was not a prostitute. And yes, she had a problem with drugs, and that's how she died, and he got custody of all the kids. There were 3 kids.
Did she have all those nice clothes and jewelry?
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what's this? I'm looking at some stuff here. So, like the lounges, you worked all those.
Everything that's been imploded.
Touring the country with Sonny Charles.
I worked
of
every
the
lounge that's
Checkmates,
been
man, the
imploded.
Checkmate. Man, I love that. That's a great concept.
I worked there,
They're
it
all
was
gone, but I
gone.
worked there.
They're gone. They're all, and now the Riviera. will be
Right.
gone. Yeah,
But they're classics.
they were. Yeah.
And the whole thing was to go to a lounge and hear that
Anytime.
style of music.
We finished
at any
3:30 in the
time.
morning.
This is what Vegas was about. What's Cirque du Soleil and this and that? I'm sorry.
Oh.
People don't like me saying it, too bad. That's the way
I
it was.
agree.
I expected a whole different thing when I
agree.
came out here
I agree.
to Vegas. So the Sands, you're working at the Sands.
What was it like traveling with Sonny Charles?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I learned to play golf.
The Checkmates.
Because Sonny plays golf. He even plays golf on the highway on the way to the destination. So we would pull over in Oregon if there was a mountain cliff. We
Right.
would pull over and get the clubs out of the trunk, and he would hit some balls off the side of the mountain.
Yeah, just hitting the balls
And
out
then
in
we
the
would,
mountains.
we'd go to Atlanta, and the first thing we would do is look for the best course.
Right.
And I caddied for him
Yeah.
at first, and then he taught me to dance. He taught me. Regina Warfield was the other girl singer. That was his niece.
Oh, God bless.
So I worked. So
Beautiful.
Regina and I worked together.
Beautiful.
And it was great.
Be nice, so you got a
He's the
caddy.
nicest guy.
When you got a caddy like her, it's good. But I don't know if your golf game gets better, but it's like, it's crazy. Now, we were talking about you sang backup for Engelbert, and I don't mean to jump all over, but
Yeah.
Engelbert,
Bobby Vinton first.
Bobby Vinton, right?
Yeah, I wasn't really a backup singer, but I have good ears and I can do harmony. So
Right.
I had literally was between jobs. You're not unemployed when you're a musician. You're just between jobs. And so I got a call from
Remember that you're in between jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could last for a while, but you're in between jobs. You're
got
still
a
a
call
musician.
from Dick Palumbi from the Riviera, the
know the
conductor.
name. Sure.
And Bobby Vinton needs, a soprano, and I could be the, I could sing way up there.
Nice.
So I was his soprano for a couple years.
Grew up on his stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
Nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, I work with Bobby Rydell. I've worked with him before.
Great guy.
Frankie Avalon.
Yeah, we met.
Yeah.
We hung out with all those guys on the road.
Those guys were great because we were at the Festa Italiana in Milwaukee.
So nice.
Hey,
And
Milwaukee.
all still married to the same women.
Yeah, they're still married. Yeah, well, they got all these gumatis, all these different girlfriends, but they're married.
Not Bobby.
No, I know. I'm just
No,
playing.
seriously, not Bobby.
Really?
Really.
You're hearing it.
Because we got
From
we
Jessica
got a little
right
drunk
now.
one night
Oh,
and
okay.
danced. So I can tell you, if he didn't, he said no. Didn't happen.
How?
So I know he was faithful to his wife.
Oh, what was it like?
Bobby, I love you.
JoJo's asking you again. What was it like traveling with Sonny Charles?
Yeah, well, that's what the golfing and
She liked that. She
dancing.
was hitting golf balls. She was caddying.
and then Regina and I would go to his room at night
was
and learn dance
wonderful.
moves.
It was wonderful.
I love Sonny. I love him to this day. I just saw him at the South Point. I just ran into him.
What's your encounter with Bill Cosby?
Oh,
Or shall we get a
I
lawyer?
bar-
Get
I
a lawyer
buried-
before we touch on that one.
I buried that in my brain until these women came forward.
Right.
I'm at the Sands Hotel, and some fan of mine said, "I'm friends with Bill. I can get you in on your night off. Do you want to see it comped and then go back and meet him?" And I'm like,
Right.
of course.
Yeah.
So this man takes me to the show, and we see the show, and he's fantastic. And we go to the dressing room, and the man says, "Excuse me," and he leaves us alone.
Right.
And he says,
Uh-oh.
"Try this wine." And I said, "I don't drink, thank you." He goes, "Yeah, but you'll really like this wine." And I said,
Wonder what was in the wine.
I don't. Yeah, really. Now, well, thank God I don't. Thank
God.
I don't drink.
Thank God.
So I just adamantly refused the wine over and over and over again. And then he puts his hand on my leg and says, "Let's move this party to the couch."
Nice. And hold that right there.
I'll hold that thought.
She's on the couch with Cosby.
I didn't go to the couch.
All right. All right. We're going to come right back with Jessica. I just want to tell you something right now.
Go to the couch.
She didn't go to the couch, all right? Well, you should go to this Look Salon, okay? Monday through Friday, you got to see my good friend Tony Simpson, 702-720-1174, the Tower Club. Got to use the spectacles here a second. The Tower Club, man, it's a cool thing, man. I'm in there, and he's taking care of me. Styling Society, 2 levels. I mean, the place is a sanctuary. It's really, I really dig it. Members and clients can enjoy a full-service menu such as gentlemen's haircuts, shaves, gray blending. Okay, I like the hand and foot detailing and facials while indulging in a cocktail. All right,
Nice.
you always got to have that. So go check out Tony. I mean, membership options over there, 702-720-1174. You are watching and listening to the Joey Ciccone Show. My special guest, Jessica Marciel. Fantastic woman, fantastic entertainer. We'll be right back.